5:30 a.m. I just woke up. I had this crazy dream. I'm recording it on the computer. So Dave, we were down on the coast in Mission somewhere. A bird sanctuary that was encroached on by strip malls and town condos and townhouses. We're driving a Beamer, a nice one. And down this long straight stretch. This is a recurring dream. I've had this dream 2 or 3 times, but this is the first time with you. So we got out of the car. There's a shopping cart blocking the path. So I moved the shopping cart and get my camera. I have some kind of SLR camera. And you have some big Nikon fancy one, and you're just like, whatever, just leave it in the car. But you kind of hate it. There's some guy standing this is by the path. So we lock up and leave and walk down this path. Down a hill, and then get to like a visitor center, and we go inside, and I see people I know from Kamloops there, and I see this lady who looks like my Aunt Judy, like exactly like her, and I'm like, holy shit, that's my aunt. So we go up to go talk to her, and you go up to the guy she's with, and that's my dead kid giveaway. I'm like, oh my god, that's not her husband. But you go up behind him, and you're like, you say something to him in his ear, and the guy turns around, what the fuck did you just say? And you're like, what? Whoa. And I'm like, Dave, that's not my aunt. And it's this native lady who looks so much like my Aunt Judy. It's unreal. But then I notice, and she has some tattoos right here, 3 circles on each side of her collarbone. And she had a low shirt. And I'm like, oh my god, you look so much like my aunt. It's insane. And we apologize and we leave. So we leave the visitor center. We're walking out, and I say, oh, it's been a few years since I was here. And I'm like, oh, these townhouses and this mall wasn't here, and it's encroaching on this protected lands, marsh. So we leave and we walk down to the beach, and the beach is this beautiful white sand. And we go down, and it's really slippery, greasy. We go down to the river, and it's the Fraser, and it's fast. It's going fast, and it's really steep too. And I slip in towards the edge of the water, and I can't get out. So I'm like, hey, give me a hand. For some reason, you like get down to your underwear, and you're like rolling around and doing fucking crazy shit along the beach. Not helping, and I'm like, Dave, I need your fucking help. I'm slipping here. And then some people up top are like, hey, you guys need a hand? And I'm like, yeah. And then you slip and fall into the water, and it's fucking freezing. So then you need a hand too. We're just barely scraping up along the side of the beach. And then these people come down and give us a hand out of the water. And then I don't know what happened. Get up. You get your clothes back on. We get up to the path, and I take some pictures, and something happened that woke me up. And yeah, it was a weird fucking dream. But it's a recurring one, and in the dream, things were changing. It was interesting. So there you go, Dave. Happy Sunday. Take care. I'm going back to sleep. It's 5:38